The following broadcast is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications. Any non-personal retransmission of this broadcast without the express written consent of 412 Communications is hereby prohibited.
Friends, a most pleasant good evening to you. Welcome into Fred Rust Arena. Welcome to the Delaware Hockey Network live on the 412. Presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. Second half of our doubleheader, the Delaware Blue Hens men's Division II team taking to the ice where they host the Dragons of Drexel University. Hello to you all. James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box this evening. Delaware Blue Hens men's Division II team looking to follow up the men's Division I team who put a statement win on the board over Liberty, beating them 6-3. First Blue Hens win over the Flames in recent memory. The men's Division II side looking to keep the momentum going, looking to right the ship of their own after dropping both of their games last week. And we'll take you right in to the Limestone Pension Associates lineup cards. Delaware 3-5-1. Joey Hooper getting the call between the pipes. He's 2-3-1 on the year with a .345 goals against average. We'll see Saunders, Penn, Joey Wogish, and Brendan Stam handling starting duties for the Hens. Up front, Joe Wogish, 4 goals, 3 helpers, leading scorer on this Delaware team. Second line, Ethan Sharp, Dimitri Mahalios, and Graham Klein. On the other side of the red line, Vincent Vassallo between the pipes for Drexel, 2-2 on the year with a .415 goals against average and an .836 save percentage. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll head inside the glass for starting lineups. This is the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Welcome back into Fred Rust Arena. Teams taking the ice for the second half of our Friday doubleheader. Blue Hens and Dragons set to square off in a men's Division II matchup. We're going to head right inside the glass for the Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups. Once again, hockey fans, good evening and welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. Tonight, the American Collegiate Hockey Association presents a men's Division II matchup between the visiting Drexel University Dragons and your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Let's meet the starting lineups. for the Drexel University Dragons, coached by Gino Angeloni. Starting in goal from Aberdeen, New Jersey, number 33, Vincent Vasallo. On defense, from Rybrook, New York, number 5, Kieran Sullivan. And from Media, Pennsylvania, number 25, Jake Rudloff. At forward, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 11, Simon Scala Rosenbaum. From Gloucester, New Jersey, number 22, Stephen Basin. And from Tully, New York, number 27, Caleb Erno. And now the starting lineup for your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Starting in goal from Long Beach Township, New Jersey, number 33, Joey Hooper. On defense, from Greenville, South Carolina, number 28, Sean Lipinski. And from Staten Island, New York, number 3, Pat Flaherty. At left wing from South Lake, Texas, number 23, Saunders Penn. At right wing from Ringwood, New Jersey, number 24, Joe Wogish. And starting at center from Dedham, Massachusetts, number 11, Brendan Stabb. Your Blue Hens are coached by Vince Falkowski and Bob Stroik with assistance from graduate assistant Dylan Greed. The on-ice officials for this evening's game, as appointed by the American Collegiate Hockey Association, are referees Rich Jondo and Will Fannin, and linespeople Steve Cannon and Brendan Liu. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? And we're set to go from Fred Rust Arena for the second half of our Friday doubleheader. Blue Hens in their home whites. Traveling left to right, backstop by the wall from Wall, Joey Hooper. 2-3-1 on the year with a .345 goals against average and a save percentage of .899. First period has begun. Delaware pinned in their own zone early. This puck played up the near boards by Wogish. Race on for it. Rudloff gets there in plenty of time, but he's stripped of the puck by Stam. Centering feed, Wogish with a close-up shot. And that one goes into the netting and out of play. Following face-off coming to the left of Vincent Vassallo, netminder for the Dragons, as we see the Graham Klein line on just 40 seconds into the contest. Klein wins the draw over Daniel Seaman. Mahalios unable to protect, but holding the line as Aiden Getz. Puck taken away from him by Eto. Crane hustles back into the Delaware zone to recover for the Blue Hens, moving left to right. Getz backhands the puck to Ethan Sharp. Satoru Eto offering sustained forechecking pressure. Forces play to the near side where Getz is bodied off the biscuit by Connolly. Seaman reaches in near side, trying to prolong that forechecking havoc and force a turnover, but ultimately to no avail as Getz connects with Sharp on the breakout. Klein barely onside, 3-on-1, Klein shot! Deflected high and away. Face-off's gonna stay to the left of Vincent Vassallo. Two quick shots, two saves, and the mighty Quinn. I speak of Jake Quinn in for the face-off. Shot from the top of the left circle, and Joey Engelman rang off the crossbar but bounced straight down. Richie Jondo says no goal, and an offside the other way will foil the counterattack of the Dragons. Face-off just above the Delaware blue line near side. Zach Jones taking the draw on the Drexel side. Quinn the other way to Midas. To Vecchio on the doorstep, but the one-timer at the edge of the blue paint went wide of the far post. 2 minutes of elapsed in the first period as Zach Jones muscles his way up the near boards into the Delaware zone. But Vecchio comes down with the puck. Engelman pushes this forward to Tomaitis, who, while pinched to the wall by Jones, tries to poke the puck into the Drexel zone, but the Hens' momentum is stunted at the Dragons' blue line. Here comes Vecchio again. He tried to snipe one from 35. But up with the glove save was Vincent Vassallo. Face off at the opposite side. Sees the Blue Hens prolonging their attack, but not without resistance as Anthony Greco is tied up behind the net by Sullivan. Top D pair, Sullivan and Rudloff. Out for the Dragons as muscling the puck free is Nick Lawson, product of St. Mark's. Another shot. This comes from Lipinski, a scrum net front, and covering for the pause is Vassallo. Fourth line stays on for the Blue Hens. Lawson kicks the puck to Vinny Variale. Lipinski holds the point. Lawson challenged by Sullivan in the far corner. Lawson stays with the puck. Leaning in on him is Rudloff. He took away the scoring chance. His play moved in close to the cage. Connolly flips the puck free to Eto. Race on for a loose puck in the far corner of the Delaware zone. Eto and Lipinski got tied up. Variale recovers the vulcanized rubber, and Wogish works to center before stripping the puck from him is Lemire. Lemire with the first Drexel shot of the game. That one's kicked away by Hooper. Centering pass led to a Chris Lurie shot. Hooper again with the save. Lurie again working in close, but that backhand chance missed the near post by a good nearly foot. Here's Stam finding Penn on the way back out of Delaware territory. Penn with his momentum carrying him backwards. Shoveled the puck off his backhand behind the Drexel goal. It comes out the other way, led by Jones. Recovered by Getz. Crane circles below his own goal. We're nearing the 4.5-minute mark of the first period of a scoreless as yet hockey game. In other University of Delaware action, of course, the men's Division I team vanquished Liberty 6-3. The women currently lead Niagara 1-0 through one period. Olivia Huddy with the opening goal, just 48 seconds. Into the women's meeting against Niagara, first of two this weekend. We'll have the second here on the DHN tomorrow afternoon to kick off a Saturday triple header. As always, stick taps to Daniel and the entire crew behind the scenes who make Fred Rust Arena an enjoyable place to come to work every weekend. Without Daniel and Joe and Abito and Fernando and Alfred, we couldn't do what we do here. So thank yous all around to the unsung heroes of the barn. Sharp over center. Tried to find Klein on the breakout pass, but he couldn't connect. With his former Scholastic adversary, Sharp from Salesianum, Klein from St. Mark's. Engelman across to Josh Flom. Flom, after gaining the zone, tried to center the puck to Quinn, but the other nine, Satoru Eto, got a stick on it first. Quinn recovers as we near 6 minutes completion in the first. Quinn trying to pave a way to the net. Got slowed up by the reaching stick of Daniel Seaman. Six gone in the first, no score. Puck is tied up in the near corner of the Delaware zone, and Engelman's going to walk it free despite two-ply Drexel pressure from Eto and Connolly. This is Austin Vecchio finding another gear up the near side, but he was outnumbered upon gaining the line. Puck recovered by Garrett Sklar. Given away to Tomaitis over center. Tomaitis pulls up, hits Quinn. Breakout pass was clean. So to the secondary to Vecchio. Long shot, covered and held. By Vassallo, and the extracurriculars right in the goalmouth area continue, and Cannon and Lou and John Doe keep blowing their whistles, and I don't know how effective that's going to be, Richie. In any case, the face-off's going to come to the right of Vassallo. With 13:23 to go in the first period of a 0-0 hockey game. Third line stays on. Flaherty with a hard shot off the cross-ice pass. Puck bounced off Vassallo's pads. Nobody home to fish out the rebound. Tomaitis posts up net front. Puck gloved down by Vecchio. He tries to jam one in near side to no avail. And we see the first penalty of the game coming. A rough called. Against Owen Mendham for Drexel. So the Blue Hens head to their first Carl Dubé power play of the evening. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé in search of the perfect something special for your someone special. Visit Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Drexel penalty assessed to number 6, Owen Mendham. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 6 minutes and 52 seconds in the first period. Mendham 2 for roughing at 6:52. Hens control on the neutral zone restart. Hard shot from Stam. Caught and held by Vassallo. Engelman left this to the accelerating Brendan Stam up the middle. But Vincent Vassallo flashes the leather again, as we saw in the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. 8th Blue Hen shot, and we're only 7.5 minutes into the proceedings. Engelman almost with a 9th, but that one was deflected wide. Rudloff holding close to home. Wogish works this back to Stam. Engelman around the horn. It comes to Flaherty. Back to Engelman. Across Stam, far side. Thrown in. Wogish tries to bat the puck in. Off the rebound, off Vassallo's pads, but to no avail. Stam again to Engelman. 50 seconds to go. On the Mendham penalty, another shot blocked high in the slot. This comes back to Engelman. Pat Flaherty, hassled near side by Rudloff, who steals the puck mid-zone, and he flips it up the far side to enable his Dragons to change up after nearly a minute and 30 seconds of being pinned in their zone to start this penalty kill. Second wave on for the Blue Hens as well. Crane to Sharp up the right wing boards. Sharp slowed up by Basin. Puck nearly stripped by Scala Rosenbaum, but quickly recovered by the Hens. And they'll likely not get any more chances as this first Carl Dubé power play winds to its conclusion. Sharp flips the puck off the near boards to Graham Klein. Klein floats this in from center. It takes an awkward bounce off the corner boards away from the path of Saunders Penn, who is the lone Delaware pursuer. We're nearing halfway in the first period from Fred Rust Arena. The Delaware Blue Hens and the Drexel Dragons scoreless as yet as the Sevens converge in the near corner of the Delaware end. Garrett Sklar set up a Lurie shot which went right into Hooper's pads. Fourth Hooper save of the evening to this point. Jones caroms the puck to Sklar. He tried to throw it in from the left point, but Vecchio blocked it off its line. Buckman failed to clear off his backhand. Rudloff held the point. This across to Lurie. Long shot from 35 feet, handled easily by Joey Hooper. Chase for a loose puck in the far corner. Batted by Buckman, away from Seaman. Vecchio puts on the brakes, mid-zone, lofts the puck over the center logo. It's gloved down by Jake Rudloff. Looked like he was fielding a line drive over center. No icing here, says Steve Cannon. Lawson gets stick on puck, but can't escape the zone. Lawson, pursued by a pair of Drexel forecheckers, finds another gear, carries the puck through neutral ice, drop pass to Greco. His shot from the high slot was blocked, and Kieran Sullivan's got the door open to set up a 3-on-2 for the Dragons. He tried to snipe from 40, but Joey Hooper comes up with the stop. High-powered end-to-end rush here. Joey Hooper holding for the last word and keeping Drexel scoreless to this point. Shots 9-6 in favor of Delaware midway through the first period. Dragons' chance at a seventh off the stick of Jack Lemire was off its line, and this will be an icing against the Blue Hens. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long and Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. Call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG to schedule a free consultation, or visit them online at injuryde.com. 8.5 minutes to go in the first period of the second half of our Friday Twin Bill on the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412. Another icing against the Blue Hens will set up a face-off in the Delaware zone. Stammen for the draw for the Hens. Nearly he cleared, but Seaman held his ground. Greco does clear up the far side. Hens were caught mid-change. Now the usual complements of forwards and defenders are on together. Wogish, headman. Stam draws the penalty. And with 7:53 to go in period number one, the Blue Hens are back on the Carl Dubé power play. Sklar goes off for a trip. And for the second time tonight, the Blue Hens have a man advantage. Go on the advantage too, with the help of Carl Dubé Jewelers. And Rudloff's gonna go too. We didn't see what Richie John Doe had there, but what the Delaware Blue Hens are going to have is 1 minute and 45 seconds of a 5-on-3. Plenty to get through in terms of penalty announcements. We're going to go there right now. Drexel penalty assessed to number 7, Garrett Sklar. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 12:07 in the first period. And the Hens make the Dragons pay on the Carl Dubé power play. Matt Crane fed the puck high in the zone. by Austin Vecchio. Connects on the Carl Dubé power play. And the Blue Hens draw first blood. Recapping by rule the first Drexel penalty, number 7, Sklar, 2 for hooking at 12:07. Drexel's second penalty was assessed to number 25, Jake Rudloff, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes, 22 seconds in the first period. Rudloff, 2 for tripping at 12:22. The Delaware goal, first of the season, scored by number 7, Matt Crane. Assisted by number 10, Austin Vecchio, and number 27, Graham Klein. Time of the power play goal, 12 minutes, 48 seconds in the first period. Crane's first from Vecchio and Klein at 12:48, a power play goal. And the man advantage continues for another 41 seconds. As the Blue Hens look to get a second. Stand behind his own goal. Wogish stands up, a check attempt from Basin. Here up the middle comes Stam. He skates a tight circle in the near corner. Engelman holding the point. Engelman trying to line up a shot in the slot, gets one through, but it's blockered down and away by Vinny Vassallo. Drexel back to full strength, at least for a moment. Play stopped as the Dragons tried to break out of their zone. 5:31 to go in period number 1. Delaware with a 1-0 lead. And planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Greco puts one on a tee. Lawson chip shot from 4 yards was wide. Here's Jones the other direction. Lipinski with the hip check. And Delaware is going to go down a man shortly. As the John Doe arm popped up, and with 4:55 to go in the first period, the Hens will head to their first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the evening. Lipinski ruled off. For a trip. And Tomaitis is unable to clear off the draw. Rudloff's shot was blocked. Delaware penalty assessed to number 28, Sean Lipinski. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 15 minutes, 5 seconds in the first period. Lipinski, 2 for tripping at 15:05. And Hooper with the glove save. Making his 7th of the game. Seaman and Penn take the draw to the left of the Delaware netminder. The Texans' Saunders Penn wins the face-off. Aiden Getz slams the puck up ice. It's steadied by Vassallo. 4:15 to go in opening period play. And Kieran Sullivan starts things up from right to left. Stretch pass found Eto, but he was slowed up just inside the Delaware blue line. Hens clear again. Half the Lipinski penalty has expired. Penn plays the body on Seaman. And Crane floats the puck back up ice. Drexel changes. Owen Mendham waited for the changing of the guard before starting up from behind his own cage. Garrett Sklar, brother of former Drexel Dragon and current junior hockey official Josh Sklar, working the far corner. He rolls the puck to Basin. Back it comes to Sklar, long shot. Hooper did get a piece of it. Trying to pick the corner, top shelf was Mendham from close range, but to no avail. His release was a little late. 3 seconds on the power play. Hooper sticks the puck behind the net, and the penalty to Lipinski has expired. We've made it to the antepenultimate minute of the first period. Delaware's got a 1-0 lead over Drexel. The drop pass to Quinn at the near point resulted in a shot that was easily turned aside by Hooper. The follow-up chance from Sklar was sticked away. Back the other direction came Vecchio. Jones takes a big open ice check after getting rid of the puck. And Flaherty's clearing attempt goes into the netting and out of play with 2:08 to go in opening period action. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken, along with a variety of sauces and sides, sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road, Claymont. Open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch, or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Puck sneaks back into the Drexel zone where Daniel Seaman retreats to recover. Rudloff winds up after gaining center, caroms the puck hard into the Delaware end, nearly came out the opposite side. Maintaining was Seaman. Connolly is checked off the puck. Quinn works it up the near boards, but beyond the reach of Johnny Tomaitis. This turned back in, recovered by Engelman. Breakout pass finds the mighty Jake Quinn. Vecchio, a good 3 feet offside, had to try to tag up. He scrambles back on side, but the Hens cede possession. Final minute of the opening period. Breakaway chance for Basin, foiled by Hooper. But the Hens will find themselves going back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Engelman off for the slash. Which took away Stephen Bason's scoring chance. Delaware penalty assessed to number 4, Joey Engelman. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 5 seconds in the first period. Engelman, 2 for slashing at 19:05. So a good penalty to take. It's just unfortunate it comes in the last minute of the first period, as the Dragons, like we saw in game 1 on the doubleheader, in the case of the Liberty Flames, will get to employ their first power play unit for nearly the entire 2 minutes. Klein drives play back to the Drexel line. Scala Rosenbaum's shot high and away. And this is blockered into the corner as the horn sounds to signal the end of the first period. The score through one period, Delaware Blue Hens 1, Drexel University Dragons 0. We'll be back on the DHN after the first intermission.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network. 1-0. The Delaware Men's Division II team leading Drexel through 20 minutes. And it was thanks to this power play goal from Matt Crane. Behind the back pass from Austin Vecchio. Crane with a snipe from 30 feet. He puts the sword back in the sheath. And we've got ourselves a 1-0 game through 20. A minute 6 left on this Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. For the Blue Hens, as Brendan Liu gets ready to drop the puck on period number 2. Basin and Joey Wogish to take the opening draw. Long clear from inside the Delaware line by Lipinski. So it's Lipinski, Flaherty, Penn, and Wogish on this continuation of a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill for the Blue Hens. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. They just came by my driveway on Wednesday for our quarterly cleaning. And we certainly recommend that you do the same. Scala Rosenbaum. Hacked at behind the cage by Flaherty. This puck cycled to Basin. Basin couldn't connect with Mendham, and the Hens clear. Here comes Joey Wogish up the right wing boards. He lowers a shoulder, drives toward the net, switches to the backhand, but his shot goes wide. Wogish chases down his own rebound. Penalty to Engelman has expired, and the Hens are back to full strength. And they will get themselves an attacking zone face-off as a result of an icing against the Dragons. Hens opt for a near circle draw. Dimitri Mahalios coming in for the face-off across from Basin. Mahalios flanked by Sharp and Klein. And the Hens cannot hold the zone that was gifted to them. Crane hustles back into Delaware territory. He starts this up to Ethan Sharp. Cross-ice pass, Klein couldn't reel it in. Klein to Sharp in the far corner, given away to Sklar. Sklar takes a shoulder check into the back glass from Klein. The shot from Aiden Getz is caught and held by Vinny Vassallo. Face off to Vassallo's left. Won this time by Seaman over Klein. By Sullivan. Mahalios lost the puck trying to line up a 35-foot wrister. This brought the other way by Satoru Eto. Eto and Crane converge behind the net. Sullivan from the corner got a shot away, turned aside by Hooper, right down the pipe. Connolly couldn't connect either. 2.5 minutes into the second period, Delaware's got a 1-0 lead over the Drexel Dragons in what so far has been a goaltending matchup. Joey Hooper, 10 of 10 in the save department. Vinny Vassallo, 11 of 12, the lone exception being Matt Crane's power play goal. 12:48 into the second period. And another one's going to go, and we just saw Richie John Doe signal a 10-minute misconduct. Rudloff is issued off. So was Klein. And we'll see what's meted out here. Looks like it is going to be a please reset the game clock to 17:07. 17:07. Thank you. So we are 4-on-4, and we'll get particulars momentarily. And another one's going to go. Owen Mendham off for a hook. So the Hens get a Carl Dubé power play. Go on the advantage. Finding something special for your someone special. Visit Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Drexel penalty assessed to number 25, Jake Rudloff. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. Delaware penalty, number 27, Graham Klein, 2 minutes for hooking, plus a 10-minute misconduct. These penalties at 2:53 in the second period. Rudloff, 2 for unsportsmanlike conduct. Klein, 2 for hooking, plus a 10-minute misconduct, all at 2:53. Drexel penalty, assessed to number 6, Owen Mendham, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes, 15 seconds in the second period. Mendham, 2 for hooking at 3:15. Vecchio with plenty of open ice to work with. We're 4-on-3 for the next 50 seconds. And then 5-on-4 after that for another 20, give or take. Vecchio tried to go top corner, but Daniel Seaman steered him outside his intended shot lane. Puck comes back to center. Lipinski to Vecchio. Wogish and Flaherty complete the quartet on this Carl Dubé power play for the Hens. Trying to steamroll down the middle was Vecchio, but he was stripped of the puck in close. Wogish takes aim from just above the right dot, but a Connolly stick check knocked his shot off its intended line. 10 left on the 4-on-3. Vecchio bulldozes up the middle. Steered wide by Sullivan. Vecchio wraps around to the far half wall. He throws the puck off the corner board's far side to Wogish. Back high it comes to Buckman. Vecchio. Engelman waiting with the cock trigger at the top of the left circle, but the shot from Stam goes into the netting behind Vinny Vassallo and out of play. Face-off will come to the left of Vassallo with 14:49 to go in the second period. Quick shot off the draw, wobbles wide. Rudloff back on after his unsportsmanlike conduct minor. Presses play back to center. Mahalios to Sharp, up the middle comes Brendan Stam. The native of the Bay State crashes the net, and he scores! Brendan Stam, with some nifty stick handling, jams the puck past Vassallo, and it's 2-0 Blue Hens. Here it comes again. It came via Ethan Sharp up the far wall. And the Hens have doubled up. In their second shot of the second period. Oh, Delaware goal! His second of the season. Scored by number 11, Brendan Stam. Assisted by number 15, Ethan Sharp. And number 16, Dimitri Mahalios. Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 41 seconds in the second period. Stam from Sharp and Mahalios at 5:41. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important. And Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Puck out of play. Off a Drexel player, so it stays in the Dragon zone. Jones wins the faceoff. Crane wins the race to the puck at the left point to protect for Delaware. Mendham floats the puck up ice. Getz recovers. Vecchio tips an airborne puck into the near corner of the Drexel zone, chases it down, sets up Quinn on the doorstep to no avail. Jake Quinn not so mighty this time round. He tried to feed one to Johnny Tomaitis on the welcome mat. That opportunity failed as well. Crane double teamed in the near corner. Cycles the puck to Vecchio. Vecchio stripped of the vulcanized rubber by Mendham. They collide as the battle's prolonged in the far corner. Getz leaves this for Tomaitis. Tomaitis' stick lifted by Jack Lemire, who turns and risks the puck back to center before Crane volleys it back in, a delayed offside. Vecchio tags up. Play can continue on now, and Vecchio gloves down a failed Owen Mendham breakout. Centering pass to Wogish. Right into the pads of Vassallo, that 25-foot shot went, and Vecchio's follow-up missed the broadside of the barn. Here's Wogish again, stood up at center by Stephen Bason's hip. Lemire the other way. Found Scala Rosenbaum on the breakout, but Simon Scala Rosenbaum lost his footing right in front of the scorer's table and lost his momentum too. This is Flom the other way. He tried to find Penn, didn't. Rudloff broke up the pass. Taking the puck back for Delaware was Stam, generating a 2-on-2 attack, but traffic got a little bit tight and close, so Stam lost his shot lane. He tried to generate space and set something up net front. That centering pass intercepted, and an icing against the Drexel Dragons will give Delaware another attacking zone draw with 10:46 to go in the second period. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and its clientele. Broadcast to social, print to digital, the 412 team will put their over 40 years of experience to work for you. East Coast, West Coast, Cincinnati, everywhere in between, I don't know. Let's talk about how to get you noticed. Visit us at 412communications.com today. The Seaman shot was intercepted. Hens lose the zone. Delayed offside, signaled by Steve Cannon after Flom dumped the puck back in. Seaman takes aim again, this time from his own zone. Icing waved off as Connolly won the race to the puck. He tried to set up Daniel Seaman high in the zone. Puck ends up in the far corner. Lipinski muscles the puck free. Cross-ice pass to the accelerating Ethan Sharp. Sharp slowed up mid-zone by the back-checking Satoru Eto. Mahalios offered aid, but couldn't find Lipinski on the centering feed. 2-on-2 the other way. Led by Quinn. It is Jeffrey Quinn this way, Jake Quinn for Delaware. Mahalios tried to dodge a Lurie check, but lost control of the puck in doing so. So Hens up 2-0 over Drexel, remain pinned in their zone. They've got Stockton on the docket tomorrow in the third game of our DHN triple header. But the next stoppage will give you a look at the full schedule for the weekend. And there it is. Tomorrow, a triple header. The Delaware women hosting Niagara at 1:30. They were up 3-0 midway through the third period. Men's Delaware Division I team taking on Liberty at 5:30 and then at 8:45 p.m. Men's Division II Blue Hens host Stockton. Of course, that'll all be here on the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412 as well. Engelman lays a shoulder lazily into Basin as the Dragons work the puck up ice. Coming back the other direction was Buckman, rather. Engelman back to Buckman. Variale was a good mile and a half offside. .8:25 to go in the second period of this 2-0 hockey game. Delaware with the lead over the Drexel Dragons. Former Mid-Atlantic Collegiate Hockey Conference rivals. With the dissolution of the MOC, Delaware, of course, went to the Atlantic Coast Collegiate Hockey League, and Drexel now resides in the CSCHC, known as the Colonial. Eto leads a 3-on-3 up the near wall. He takes aim from the half boards. And Hooper holds for the pause in play with 7:48 to go in the second. Near side faceoff. Jones and the mighty Jake Quinn. Quinn got stick on puck, but the Hens could not clear. Jeffrey Quinn fed the puck across to Lurie. Getz plays the body in the far corner, tying up Zachary Jones. And emerging now, Jake Quinn beats Jeffrey Quinn out of the Delaware zone. Vecchio shovels the puck up the far boards to Getz. And there's a third Delaware goal off the rebound. We'll go to the Delaware Sports Medicine replay to see how this transpired. We'll take it to it again. As Island Johnny Tomaitis. Gets the Blue Hens their third, and now here's a fourth. There was that Tomaitis goal again. And we've got some catching up to do. In terms of the numbers. .6:45 to go. In second period action. So Delaware's found another gear. Having gone up rapidly via 2 goals in 20 seconds. To lead now 4-0. Play tied up behind the Drexel, behind the Delaware goal. Scala Rosenbaum sets up a long shot from Rudloff, which Hooper saves. Final 5 minutes of the second period. Hens up 4-0. Hooper again, this time denying Lurie. Sharp took aim. Vassallo denied him. Final 4.5. Looks as though we've got the fourth Delaware goal queued up. And we'll give you a look at it momentarily. In fact, we'll do that right now. This carried forward up ice by Vecchio. He crashes the net, and that's going to be him all the way. Delaware's third goal. Second of the season, scored by number 29, Johnny Tomaitis. Assisted by number 9, Jake Quinn, and number 10, Austin Vecchio. Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 43 seconds in the second period. Tomaitis' second from Quinn and Vecchio at 12:43. Delaware's fourth goal, sixth of the season, scored by number 10, Austin Vecchio. Assisted by number 38, and Getz. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 3 seconds in the second period. Vecchio's sixth from Getz at 13:03. So a 4-0 Delaware lead over the Drexel Dragons. The result of a pair of rapid-fire goals, and the common thread between them, Austin Vecchio, he's got a goal and 2 apples on the card so far. Final 3 minutes of the second period. As our control room had to double between broadcast and replay official duty momentarily. Hens clear, icing waved off. Dylan Fletcher skates up ice, tries to line up a wrist shot from 40 feet, top the puck. Crane clears. The other 7, Garrett Sklar, couldn't push it past Jake Quinn. Crane barrels back into the Drexel zone. 2:11 to go in the second period. Delaware with a 4-0 lead over the Dragons. And a 23rd shot on goal. Fired at Vinny Vassallo, who holds for the pause. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more. Final 2 minutes of the second period. Delaware with a 4-0 lead over Drexel. Really beginning to assert. But a hand pass will keep them pinned in their end. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Joey Hooper, who stopped all 13 shots he's seen so far. Quinn and Jones took the faceoff. The other Quinn, that's Jeffrey Quinn, 23 in Drexel blue and gold, set up Mendham at the top of the zone. Opposite side maintained by Lemire. Quinn to Mendham, just holding the line. Jake Quinn takes this away down low. He chips the puck beyond the reach of Zach Jones. And winding up to clear is Tomaitis. Final minute of the second period. And the puck going, I believe, out of play. Will yield an attacking zone faceoff for Delaware. At the left of Vinny Vassallo, who's given up 3 this period. Hens will go down a man as Simon Scala-Rosenbaum is plastered to the boards. Buckman's off for a trip with 51 seconds to go. In the second period. So Delaware is off to a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill, again to wrap up the second period. Delaware penalty assessed to number 26, Michael Buckman. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 9 seconds in the second period. Buckman, 2 for tripping at 19:09. Penn with a fast break 2-on-2 entry up the left side. He's driven into the backboards by Scala-Rosenbaum, separated from the puck. Final 16 seconds of the second period. Penn plays the body on Sklar, opposite side. Wogish sweeps in to try to protect the vulcanized rubber. Penn throws it toward the cage. Mendham brings it down. But time will run out before he can mount a final attack. The score through 2 periods, Delaware Blue Hens 4, Drexel University Dragons 0. We'll be back on the DHN after the second intermission.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm. Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena. Welcome to Delaware Hockey Network. If you're just joining us on this Friday evening, it's been a long Friday evening, but a good Friday evening for the Delaware Blue Hens. The men's Division I team beat Liberty 6-3. A colossal upset over the fourth-ranked team in the country. The ladies beat Niagara 3-0 in the first half of their weekend series, and through 40 minutes here, the men's Division II team, well, down a man for the next 53 seconds. Are up 4-0 over Drexel. A couple quick saves from Joey Hooper to start the second period, or the third period rather. Rudloff to Connolly. That shot is stick checked sky high. Race for a loose puck goes to Sean Lipinski. The South Carolinian clears from in front of his own bench, 23 seconds to go on this Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill for the Blue Hens. Basin winds up again, caroms the puck into the far corner, where it's handled by Aiden Getz. Scala Rosenbaum protects, Hens back to full strength. Simon Scala Rosenbaum threw the puck in close. Whistle sounds for a stoppage in play, 80 seconds into the third period. And this appears to be coming back into the Delaware zone. Basin and Mahalios take the draw. Quick shot off the faceoff, covered by Hooper. Basin and Mahalios meet again. The shot from Lemire center point was blocked. Mahalios reaches, lifts the stick of Erno, and strips the puck from him. Dimitri Mahalios up the left wing boards. Absorbs a check from Caleb Erno, stays on his feet, dumps the puck in low. Sharp tried to set up Crane, pass intercepted by Basin, skied over the neutral zone, brought down at the blue line by Mendham. Steve Cannon says play was onside. Klein the other way after that Drexel attack failed to materialize. Couldn't maintain momentum through the neutral zone. Here's Zach Jones. Takes aim, but Hooper stands tall again. The Wall from Wall, living up to that moniker. He's saved all 17 shots he's faced to this juncture. Another Drexel face-off win, but Fletcher couldn't work the puck in close from distance. Josh Flom clogging up the slot, press play back at a neutral ice. Here's Jones. Couldn't set up Lurie on the doorstep. Quinn the other direction. In a 2-on-2. Cuts toward the net. He was steered behind it. He leaves this to Flom. His shot from high in the zone, caught and held. For a pause in play by Vinny Vassallo. Draw comes to Vassallo's right. Seaman and Quinn take the draw. And Sullivan plays the puck behind his own net. Up the near side to Rudloff. Vecchio and Tomaitis offer forechecking heat. Rudloff dodges a hit from Tomaitis, steers the puck behind the net. Again to Kieran Sullivan, who floats this beyond center. It bounces over Flom's stick. Engelman retreats, chases down a loose puck, leaving it again for Flom, who splits two-ply forechecking pressure but could not connect with Engelman on the breakout. This will come back and icing. $17-11 to go in regulation. As our clock momentarily was miscalibrated. Now back where it belongs. And the Hens, thanks to Jake Quinn, work out of their zone. Quinn tripped over the blue line. Watch out, Jakey. It'll get you every time. Basin shoots from distance the other way. Hooper with the glove. And the face-off comes to the near circle after Hooper gloves the puck down. Just over 3 minutes. Hens up 4-0. Flaherty with a 30-foot shot, blocked. Follow-up chance came from Greco, kicked away by Vassallo. Lawson was stripped of the puck by Rudloff. Scala Rosenbaum stonewalled at the blue line. Lawson flips the puck over center behind the Drexel goal, and the Hens change. No icing. The long shot from Lemire into Hooper's pads. Crane winds up, blocked in traffic. Puck batted over the line by Getz. Hens could not maintain their momentum. Aiden Getz pulls back into his own zone. Just over 5 minutes gone in the third period. Delaware looking to pad their 4-0 lead over Drexel to try to complete a program sweep of the Friday. Crane held the point. Wogish bothered, held his footing after friendly fire mid-zone. Crane's shot from distance was blocked in net front traffic. Joey Wogish gives this away to Pierce McGinley, who clears. Getz and Crane back to recover the puck. Getz is off. Crane accelerates up the near boards and in. He's steered by the other 7, Garrett Sklar, behind the net. Puck ends up in the far corner. Crane's there too. He had some help in the form of Dimitri Mahalios. Mahalios confronted by Sklar. Sklar forced the turnover. Klein kept it back in for the Hens. His shot from outside the right dot bothered by Sklar and knocked off its intended line. Here's a 3-on-2 the other way. Stephen Basin got tied up mid-zone. Trying to walk in a shot was Basin. Saved by Hooper. The follow-up chance from Erno was high. Mahalios keeping the puck away from a pair of Dragons on the far corner. Finds Buckman. His breakout feed glances off sharp stick over center. And the rest of the way down ice it goes. 7 minutes gone in the third period. Delaware's got a 4-0 lead over Drexel. Buckman stepped up to engage Jeffrey Quinn on his way into Delaware territory. Forced him to bobble the puck. It's corralled behind the net by Flom. Cross-ice feed, Buckman, Mahalios, confronted by Lurie at center, stripped of the puck. Buckman gains it again for the Hens, throws a shot in from distance after gaining the right point. It's paddled away by Vassallo. Sullivan gives this away to Mahalios. Tomaitis couldn't set up Dimitri Mahalios with a touch pass as he headed for the cage. And out come the Dragons the other direction. Jones steered behind the net. Jeffrey Quinn's backhand into the low slot was not to be. Chris Lurie back to his own line, recovers for the Dragons. Cross-ice pass to Sullivan led to a failed breakout, which Jeffrey Quinn couldn't reel in. Vecchio comes back the other direction. He shoots from 35 feet. Vassallo's save brings play to a halt with 11:46 to go in regulation, and Delaware up 4-0 over Drexel. The Dubé name is synonymous with fine custom jewelry in Delaware and a 4-generation tradition dating to 1895. Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services. Find something special for your someone special. Visit Carl Dubé on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. 11.5 minutes to go. Delaware's got a 4-0 lead. Over the Drexel Dragons. Lots on tap in the coming week. Tomorrow, triple header, women versus Niagara, second half of their series. Men's Division 1 looks to complete a sweep of Liberty. That at 5:30 Eastern. Delaware Men's Division 2, this team will take on Stockton of New Jersey at 8:45. Then Monday, October 30th, 6:30 p.m. start time, Salesianum travels to Father Judge in Northeast Philadelphia. That will be the first of 16 Salesianum games on the DHN this season. And then next weekend, Friday, Saturday, the Men's Division 1 Blue Hens host Robert Morris of Pennsylvania. Of course, get here if you can. Otherwise, we'll have it all for you on the Delaware Hockey Network all week long and all season long. Puck out of play. Face off in the Delaware zone with 10:46 to go in regulation. Joey Hooper's had a flawless first 49.5 minutes of this game, recording 19 saves on 19 shots. Lawson backhand into the slot. Greco couldn't reel in the headman pass at the top of the crease. Getz takes a check, loses the puck. Scala Rosenbaum recovers for Drexel. The breakout connects to Basin. Basin double teamed on his way into the Delaware zone, lost the puck, it skittered below the goal. Race on for it. Getz is there. And he tries to float it ahead to Lawson, but that breakout pass was foiled by Sklar before the puck exited the zone. Lipinski sails one beyond the reach of Lawson this time, and it will come back an icing with 9:52 to go in the third period. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for you, the expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG. That's 302-466-5664, or visit injuryde.com. Rudloff holds the left point. Turns the puck over to Variale, who had some help from Aiden, gets to work it forward. Wogish about 15 feet offside. Everybody tags up now. That gives Rudloff time to line up a breakout pass to Lurie, but he outshot his man up the near boards. Lurie drives Crane into the corner wall. Puck is knocked loose. Wogish stood up by an open ice Rudloff check. Puck pinballs in the slot after Jeffrey Quinn threw it in from the left point. Inside the final 9 minutes of our Friday DHN doubleheader. Delaware's men's Division II teams got a 4-0 lead over Drexel. Stam hits Penn. Coming back up ice, Penn's shot right into Vassallo's pads. Stam tries to jam one in off his backhand net front. Vassallo says no to him too. Flom will try again. Hard shot from the top of the right circle. It was stick checked offline by Scala Rosenbaum. And Vassallo up with the textbook save. His 26th on 30 shots faced so far. Penn wrestled off the puck by Mendham net front, couldn't generate anything from close. Engelman driven back deeper into his own zone by Scala Rosenbaum, skates a circle behind his own net, flips the puck off the far boards to Saunders Penn, who pinches past Erno and into a 1-on-3. Penn lost his footing. He's favoring that left wrist as he's slow to get up. Meanwhile, Simon Scala Rosenbaum is stood up at the Delaware blue line by Engelman. Puck ends up in the control of Klein. He plays it behind his own net, beyond Flaherty to Ethan Sharp. In comes Mahalios. Klein couldn't get the shot away in the low slot, but the Hens will get an attacking zone faceoff as a result of an icing. .7:02 to go in regulation. Delaware's got a pretty comfortable 4-0 lead. Elvis left the building long ago, as Mike Lang would say. The Delaware Men's Division II faithful remain. And remain they will for 6 minutes and 39 seconds more after the Hens are guilty of another icing. Mahalios and Jones. Dimitri Mahalios wins the draw, connecting with Ethan Sharp. Sharp skates hard into the Drexel zone. A Flexure poke check separates him from the puck. Words are hard. We take a peek over to the left side of the press box and we see Eli Slope nod whenever I say, words are hard. Almost like he's heard that before. Play halted with 6 and change to go in the third period. Face-off comes just in front of the press box. Quinn and Seaman take the draw, and Daniel Seaman controls the puck for Drexel. Rudloff advances it up the left wing boards. He gets it back from Connolly. Tomaitis with the steal. He puts on the brakes to draw Rudloff out of position. And now he tries to flip it ahead to Austin Vecchio. Vecchio with a goal and 2 assists so far tonight. Leading the Hens in terms of offensive productivity. Final 5 minutes of the contest. Lemire wound up. Shot was high and wide. Crane turns this behind the net to Vecchio. Vecchio engaged by Lemire. Has to seek other options as far as his intended course of attack. Gets to Tomaitis up ice. An indirect but long pass. Greco is hassled in the far corner by Mendham. Quinn offers aid. Engelman protects the zone. He backhands the puck to the half wall, but beyond the reach from there of Greco. Erno pursued, gave the puck away in the Delaware zone. Lawson to Anthony Greco. He winds up from 35. Flashing the leather was Vassallo for another save and another stoppage. Play restarts to the right of Vincent Vassallo. He stopped 28 of 32 Delaware shots. Buckman, that one was headed wide. Variale to Lawson to Buckman. That one right on target. Kick save and a beauty by Vassallo. Counterattack is led by Jordan Haidt up the near wall. He and McGinley together were outnumbered by a host of Delaware defenders round about the blue line. This turned back the other way by Engelman. Variale picks up a loose puck. His stick lifted by Fletcher from astern, so Variale's scoring chance disintegrated. We've made it to the final 3 minutes of the game. Delaware clinging to a 4-0 lead. It's a comfortable one for everybody but Joey Hooper, who's hoping to keep it exactly where it stands for another 2.5 minutes. Flaherty from distance, wide. Klein couldn't come in time to hold the zone. Lipinski turns the puck in from center. It's volleyed back up ice by Sklar, tipped by Lipinski, so there's no icing. As uneventful a third period as anybody could ask for. Not a speck of ink on the score sheet here in the third period. Puck is loose in front, popped up into the netting and out. A minute 48 remaining. Face-off will come to the left of Joey Hooper, who's a perfect 20 for 20 in the save department. Seaman and Mahalios take the draw. Scrum over the dot. Klein to Sharp on the breakout. Sharp is steered to the near wall. We've come to the final 100 seconds. Sharp caromed the puck behind the cage. Klein double teamed in the far corner, gives way to Rudloff. This is cleared. Icing waved off by Steve Cannon as Aiden Getz corrals a loose puck behind his own goal. Sharp confronted. Mahalios offers aid after Eto forced the turnover. Crane slams this puck clear. It's in the control now of Silberman. Tied up at center, Silberman looking for space. He leaves the puck back to Rudloff. Volleyed across neutral ice. It bounced off Getz's stick. Basin couldn't walk it in before Crane gained control. Crane flips this up the near side beyond Rudloff's reach. Mahalios tied up at center. He skates away from traffic. We're down to the final 35 seconds. Elvis made his beeline to the exit already. Tomaitis hassled behind the cage by Scala Rosenbaum. Crane could not connect with Quinn on the breakout. Puck stolen by Rudloff, rolled back behind the Delaware net. Final 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and that, friends, will do it from Fred Rust Arena. Tonight's final score, your Delaware Blue Hens 4. Drexel University Dragons 0. Final shots on goal, Delaware 33, Drexel 20. Fans, it's time for the Sid's 3 Stars of the Game, presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. Tonight's third star with a power play game-winning goal. For Delaware, number 7, Matt Crane. Tonight's second star, recording a 20-save shutout between the pipes for Delaware, number 33, Joey Hooper. And tonight's number 1 star with a goal and 2 assists for the Delaware Blue Hens, number 10, Austin Vecchio. So the Blue Hens improved to 4-5-1 by virtue of a 4-0 victory over Drexel. They'll be back in action tomorrow, taking on Stockton in the end of our Saturday triple header. The women, after beating Niagara 3-0 today, will take them on again at 1:30 p.m. right here on the Delaware Hockey Network. And after their improbable upset of Liberty earlier today, the Delaware Men's Division I Blue Hens will look to do it all again tomorrow in the middle slot on our Saturday triple header. Upcoming broadcast schedule on your TV right now. As always, get here if you can. If not, all this action will be brought to you live in high definition on the Delaware Hockey Network here on the 412. For our associate executive producer, Molly Jo Rosen, our videographer, Alyssa Craigle, production assistant, Josie Billett, Eli Swope behind the scenes, a shout out to Broadway Joe Sindoni, wherever he may be. James Witherite thanking you for your company tonight. Once again, the final score, Delaware Blue Hens 4, Drexel Dragons 0. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for your company all day long. We'll see you again tomorrow from Fred Rust Arena.